I just haven't seen this much destruction from my time as governor.
Yeah, that's the governor of Oklahoma summing up the storm damage in his state. Roofs ripped off, houses destroyed, a powerful tornado ripping through the town of Sulphur.
Let's get back to meteorologist Mariel Ruiz, who's been there live for us all morning. And Mariel, this damage is really hard to take in.
It really is, Dia, Mark, and now that the sun is up, we're seeing a bit better scope. We're getting a better scope of what the damage really looks like. And we're just on one block of this downtown that was heavy hit. Now an EF3 tornado, that's wind speeds up to 165 miles per hour, and that's preliminary. We could see that the National Weather Service comes out and increases the rating on that. But I want to show you some of the damage that I've seen, and this is just part of it. So something I want to point out here, this is one of the buildings destroyed downtown. This is a 2-brick wide wall, and just over it, a power line that was just ripped to shreds, knocked 20 feet away. And now I'm going to show you here the rest of this building because it's quite incredible to see. This wall is just non-existent anymore. The roof completely caved in. I've seen a few metal scraps in there that have gotten just kind of bent in. Power lines that are just across all of downtown. We're in a safe spot, but I've seen trees knocked down. I've seen just pieces of metal that have been completely ripped apart. And I want to point out one more thing. This is right behind my photographer here. This is one of the trailers that's just outside of this, what used to be muffler shop. And the very top part of it, it almost looks like it was opened up like a can good. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. That's indicative of some incredibly strong wind speeds. And I mean, just now that I can see the trees in the background being snapped in half. And it's not just the businesses in this historic little downtown. This downtown is filled with businesses that are just local to the area, mom and pop shops, and the homes that surround these businesses. I mean, also gone. We actually did hear from one of the homeowners that lives just a couple of blocks away, and this is what he said.
It's awful. You can't change it, and that's what's holding us together, is that's not us. That we're not digging through rubble for somebody. We're digging through rubble for things, and that's how we have to look at it.
Talk about resilient. And fortunately, his wife, his 2 kids, and their pets are all safe. Their home is destroyed. That was not the case for one woman just a couple of blocks down from here that was pulled out of rubble in one of the downtown bars, and she didn't make it. And that's one of 4 fatalities in Oklahoma. Still a dozen locations left to survey by the National Weather Service, by the way. And this just one of the 130 tornadoes that were reported across the country over the weekend. We're going to be here telling the stories of the people of Sulphur. And Sydney Persing will be here in the afternoon at 5, 6, and 10 with the latest on that. Back to you, Mark.
Yeah, thank you, Marielle. When I know how much you have seen in the past when it comes to this kind of destruction, to say that this is the worst you've ever seen just speaks to the power of these storms. And speaking of